What is up, everyone? I'm Skratch. Welcome to another Dragonheir Silent Gods video. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. Guys, this is going to be another free-to-play episode because in today's video, we are going to focus on the Pillar of Trial. We're gonna go over my free-to-play team that allow me to reach stage 12 and defeat stage 12. We're actually going to do it together. And this is a guide for the Permafrost. I will be doing guides on the other two as well, showing you how to defeat them as free-to-play. Basically, I waited to unlock the highest difficulty because the very first few stages were not as challenging. Now, this content is extremely important because it will give you the materials required to temper your gear. Think about things that will enhance your stats, right? So that's what these potions do. Super important to enable your team to do more damage across all of the content, to make your life much easier in dungeons, allowing you to progress on higher stages, more damage in the temporal vortex, better arena teams, more damage in the continental bosses, and everything else. Now, if you guys enjoy the content, do me a favor, smash a like, hit that subscribe button, click on the bell to turn on all notifications to make sure you won't be missing out on any of the future guides. Let's dive straight into it. And by the way, a quick announcement. I am hosting a giveaway in my Discord, guys, at the moment. So if you're not part of my Discord just yet, the link is in the description down below or the pinned comment. Head over to Discord, come to the rules section, read the rules, react to this emoji, click on it, go to select the game channel, click on the Dragonheir emoji, react to it, and that will open all of the Dragonheir channels for you. And right here under the information, I have the giveaway hype. Come over right here and click on this emoji to basically enter the giveaway. Heliolite dice, gems, scrolls, tons of goodies. So make sure you guys enter it. You still have almost 2 days left for it. But what team am I using in here? Only free-to-play heroes, okay? At the moment, I am using Drist, which is free-to-play, but I'm gonna take him out, and instead, I'm gonna bring in a different free-to-play character. So, I actually decided to scroll my Drist, even though I had to use all of the scrolls that I had on the account, just because I want to show you what you can do with him. He is a free character. You should be having him by now as well. If you followed my previous guides on the free-to-play teams, on how to play the event to maximize the rewards, piece of cake. And I will be getting his artifact as well on the free-to-play account. But as I was mentioning, we are going to take him out of the team, and instead I'm going to bring in another free-to-play character. Now, that can be either Rowena as a Frost character, or it can be Izitarian as a summoner, because this is the Permafrost, the ice and necrosis together. Just because I'm running Frost, I'm going to bring Rowena in. If I'm struggling with survivability by any means, I'm going to bring in a different character, and that will be Vinyaura. I haven't tried stage 12 yet because I saved it to show you basically what team to run, okay? So I'm quickly going to give her some gear. I'm not going to be very picky with whatever I'm giving her. There we go. Then an attack chest piece. If I have anything available that I can put on her, I can give her this. That's fine. And I'm going to go and pick a couple of pieces from my Drist and get the job done, and we can jump straight into the run. There we go. And where's the weapon? Okay, so like this, she's built. Scrolling epics is extremely easy. Now, my Urian is not scrolled, as you guys can probably notice. My Thorin, it is, because he was the very first legendary I scrolled on my account as free-to-play, and I strongly recommend you to do the same. Thorin, Vinyaura, then up to you guys what you're doing. These two are crucial for progression in dungeons. Now, I have 1 key left, and I do want to give you guys another tip while we're doing this. You can actually purchase 2 keys every single day. I was going to say 2 tickets. You can purchase 2 tickets daily. 40 gems. Now, up to your own discretion if you want to do it as a free-to-play. As low spender, I would encourage you to do it. And as a Kraken, is a no-brainer. Do it. More glyphs, you get more powerful, right? Very important. But leaving all that on the side, we are going to use the crit damage aura from Rava. And we are going to pop in some food. Because I'm not using another supporter, I'm going to go with defense and accuracy. And I'm going to put Rowena right here. Why am I putting Rowena right there? Because we should encounter a Gyarados probably on the next wave. And I want to make sure she's not going to get affected by the stun, and she's not going to get pushed back. Because Gyarados, if he's on the middle, he's going to shoot in a straight line 3 tiles. 1, 2, and 3. And like this, he cannot affect the characters that I have on the side, right? Very, very important too. So this is the final stage. I climbed through all of these stages with the exact same team. I just used Drist for a bit because I was testing him on the stream to show the guys how he performs and stuff like that without the artifact. And he is doing a pretty decent job, at least on my free-to-play account, right? Now, this is not a speed farming team or anything like that. Don't get me wrong. We are talking about free-to-play content. And no, we do not have a Gyarados on stage 12, which is very, very good because our positioning doesn't matter that much. And one thing that I haven't done for this team is setting a skill presets. So I will delay a bit the skill on Vidimir to make sure that they're gonna get back in sync in a way or another, because he has a 20 seconds cooldown. Or I'm actually gonna let him do his own things. We got at a boss, and we have 2 minions. We have the actual boss itself. And I'm not really sure exactly what happened, but we lost one of the champions. Maybe a bug. Maybe something happened. I'm not sure what. Super weird. Maybe the passive? No, I think we just had a bug. Somehow Rowena got lost on the map and she died. But that's fine. Let's see if we can defeat it with 4 champions. These bosses can be pretty challenging. As I've mentioned, if we need to bring in a bit of more support in here and bring in a Vinyara instead, we're gonna do that. But as it looks at the moment, it just doesn't seem like we need to. We are doing good damage on the boss. We still have 3 minutes left. And that skill on the boss does deal a lot of damage, the AoE. If it hits the same target only, you can be in trouble. Because it's gonna target this, you see. But the rest, it just doesn't seem as crazy. And I'm 1 man down because Rowena decided to disappear from the map. That was super weird. She just vanished. I'm not sure why though. Most probably was some type of a bug glitch. And the boss does put that fear on. So right now I'm actually gonna wait for Rava to use the ultimate because I set no skill timing to make sure he's gonna apply the defense down before Vidimir goes. Because that will overall enhance a bit my damage. There we go. And we can let Vidimir do that. And now we have slightly better damage. But we almost took 50% of the boss's HP down with a 4-man team. If we're running out of time, we're going to retry it again. But as it looks like, once we're killing these side minions and we can fully focus on the boss, we should be fine. We still have 2 minutes left. And we took down 50% of the HP. And we're missing 1 champion. So this just shows you that it's not extremely difficult. I'm not saying it's super easy, right? But it's definitely doable, right? And as I've mentioned, I will be doing guides on the other elemental affinities as well, because those might be a bit more challenging. And that's mainly because we do not have all of these free legendaries. We don't have Thorin, we don't have a Urian in there. So it will definitely make our life a bit harder. But we do have very good epics that we get for free from all of those elemental affinities. So that should definitely make our life easier. We have Adolphus as a support for the fire. We have... who do we get for the Radiance and Lightning? We get Catherine. And we get Yola for decreased attack. So we should be able to beat those ones as free-to-play too. As long as you have the epics scrolled. And you should be having a bunch of epic scrolls, because on the free-to-play account, literally all of the epic characters that I'm using are scrolled. And yeah, we easily beat this stage. 1 minute left, 1 man down, and the boss is dead. So it's not as tough as doing a stage 20 on a dungeon. Where is the boom? Where is my boom? Vidimir? No boom? But there we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I will show you the builds on the characters in case if you're curious to see what I have. There we go. I do have 2 mythical artifacts though. Now, that's not the end of the world because you can easily replace the Gatekeeper staff on him. So instead of that, you can just put a different artifact. As you guys probably noticed, we did not struggle. So the best one for him would be either the Luminary Order Gospel, either the Mirror of the Living. I would level them up to use them on my account, but the problem is I have no more Essence of Creation. I have 1000, which I desperately need for my other characters to basically up my damage in the Vortex and all that. But the main thing you want to prioritize on him, an Ancestral Protection set. I have the exact same builds I have for the Grave of Venom. So an Ancestral Protection set, Enlightenment, and Survivability. You do not care about nothing else. Some Skill Haste will be nice because that will speed up your rotation. Urian is built on a Trandus Tenacity with the Scarab Amulet, and that's mainly because I do not have scrolls in him. And these are his stats right here. Now, you will achieve these stats by ascending your gear, right? Very important. If you don't know how to do that, you go to Ascension right here. And then you can temper it and add glyphs to it, okay? This will make it even more powerful. That's why we are farming the pillar, to temper the gear with these potions. And bang, gain additional stats on your characters. This is Rava with the Witch's Remains. And I have basically Rhapsody's Calling set on him. And I prioritized accuracy and a bit of damage because, hey, he's there. Why not do a bit of damage? And then we have Vidimir on an Executioner set with the Eyeball of the Giant. And these are his stats right here. As much crit rate as possible, attack, crit damage. And then you've seen what we have on her. Unfortunately, she decided to disappear from the fight at the end. I think she just panicked when she saw the big boss. But it's fine. She still helped on the waves, right? And that shows you that you don't really need 3 damage dealers. 2 of them are enough, so you can bring in Vinyara if you're really struggling by any chance. But most likely, you won't be struggling. That was all for this video, guys. In terms of talents, let me just quickly show you that too. By now, probably you have max talents because you need to, right? By the time you unlock this stage, if you do not have max talents on your core team, you're doing something wrong, okay? You need to farm some talents, definitely. And I have max talents on 2 characters. Thorin, Vidimir, and I have some on him up to tier 5. But that's what I've got. Middle 3, top 3, top 3. And sorry, I haven't got nothing else on her yet. That was all for the video now. This is for real. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in. Let me know if you want to see guides on the other 2 pillars as well. And hopefully you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget, smash a like and subscribe to the channel for more Dragonheir content. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.